Okay, storefront punch list. Gutter crew's gonna end up mounting this sign back up on the peak. The electrician's got to put me a light up here. It's supposed to go just underneath the window the way the old one was. He promised me a light in there. We're gonna need 2 spotlights off over these with their interior switch. We're going to point the block. You can see the opening there. That's going to be filled with hydraulic cement or whatever there. Power wash and paint all of the cinder block. Probably come in here and Rich is going to want to maybe hit this with 2 coats of primer to start getting that to shed up. We'll pull these downspout straps out and hit the loose paint and get all the exterior block is going to be painted. I'll come up with a color between here and there, and we got around the other side to do. On the inside, we've got concrete that has to be poured on this sill. This is the south storefront, which is pretty much done. We're gonna have to do some feathering with floor leveling right where the 2 of them meet right in through here. All of the ceiling tiles have got to go back up with the lights. The electrician's not done yet. This particular one spot, I don't know if Kevin got that done yet or not, but there was a spot that led up into the attic up here that I'm guessing it got insulated because I don't see it anymore, because there was a big opening here. Nope, there it is. So this opening has to be, we got to lay some fiberglass in there and take care of that hot spot before this all gets covered up. All of the trim molding and everything after it's done has got to come in. We got a hole up there for some reason. He's got his exit door out here, and we're going to end up, once we figure out what we're doing for the flooring, we'll be putting the base molding on. This one's probably going to be the simplest. We need the door handles for our door. This apparently is supposed to be some sort of emergency light. It's even with that. We were supposed to have a box here. This is where our exterior lights are. We're supposed to have a box with a switch inside here to control a light to this signage and control a light to that signage. That was addressed at the beginning of the time and it's been ignored. So we'll see how that works out now. We got the flashing on all of the AZAC on the top, so we're good there. Stone's all done. Gutters are done. We got to get a gutter on this apron. We're going to end up running a spout on the other side. Those straps are going to come out. The pawn shop is going to go ahead and do his own electric with some lighting here after he gets his sign on. We want to power wash all this soffit. For some reason, we've got, okay, they got the channel here on and off, but we want to power wash this soffit, clean it up, and we're going to end up changing that green J channel with red, and then the same where the crown molding is, that's going to be a piece of red or brown. That's what's going to happen here. So that's how we're going to do the punch list for the storefront and the exterior. And we got the middle room. I'll pull all of these Simonton stickers off these windows, which should be done. I don't have a door handle here, so I got to go around. Okay, this is an old scupper box. This is going to be coming out and filled with concrete or mortar. All these holes get filled before the painting gets done on the side of the building. The steel beams have got to come out. Doesn't look like my guy who's taking the beams is going to do just that. We're going to end up running ourselves a drain in the middle. We got to test this DI right here. We're going to run a drain in the middle and probably pour concrete through here and get this thing fixed once and for all, and have ourselves some pop-up drains to collect the water that's going in here, because no matter what, it's going to that drain. Anything that falls inside this opening is going to the drain, whether it drains or not. I got to try to inspect that with a camera of some sort. Inside the middle storefront, we still got flooring that has to come up. So after we get our doors, we need a trap door in here for the water meter hinged. We need all the rest of the lights and the ceiling tiles to go back on. We need a door that we can screw on and market gas valves up there. We need this pipe painted. I guess we'll leave it out and seal off around where the drywall meets. We'll just leave that as it is. And all the ceiling tiles, all the drywall, anything else can come back between the shop and some of the other storage places. And what we want to do is try to let some water sit on this for a couple of days. Take and get some water here without getting it on the drywall, and let it just soak on this this old flooring, and that might loosen it up enough. Drywall patch right in here where the electrician had to move, where the drywall guy buried the electrical outlet. Door handles on. I need doorknobs and handles on the interior doors of the bathrooms and the utility rooms. Utility rooms are primed. Rich can touch this up now and paint it. We got our slop sink. We can just paint this floor here. This floor actually isn't too bad from here back. We're going to take and grind this down and fill that in with concrete. We got to fill in the post with concrete, the big divot there. And then once we figure out what we're doing with the flooring, then we'll know what to do with the base. This is going to have to be, the rest of this flooring has to get out of here in this bathroom. We're going to end up pouring some floor leveler in here between the two of them. This isn't going to be too bad. We're just going to have a rise, about a ½ inch rise right here. I should be able to just create a delivery coming down here without a problem. All of the water works, lighting works, or well, the lighting don't work. We got to get all that up and running. He promised to be here this morning, but he's not. So that's what's got to be done with the floor, the storefronts. Air conditioning's up, I'm guessing, and running. I got to check to see if Jimmy sealed. I'll almost guarantee. I hope those are flashed up underneath each other, where those, what do you call it, sorry, those little blocks are. And I got to check to see how this condensation works. If this is going to be a constant drip down here, we're going to have to create some sort of diverter to make it a little bit nicer. This bracket's loose. This bracket's got to be re-secured and put back up, and the bolts tightened up on this pipe to make these pipes even. I already paid somebody to do that once. Probably got to pay somebody to do it again.